Hello, SNA assassinators. I don't know what just happened there. Like, it just completely stopped the video altogether. I think it was like a connection issue or whatever that is. But no matters. Like, I'm back here with the second clip of the wrestling news on this Valentine's Day edition of the wrestling news, and continuing what I was interrupted in, like because of this internet connecting issues. But anyway, like what are doing with Bill after asking where they're doing Scarlet and Yaka Yaka, and she's really good. She looks good, great character. They kind of changed her look a while ago, and she is just standing there. There is no movement. There is no I don't know. Like, it's just that whole thing has fallen apart. Like, and the whole thing, like the whole ball is put on Karrion Cross at this point. But while you're talking, do you agree with Bill Apter? Like, do you think that they're underutilizing Scarlett like way too much, or even more, like since they released what's his name, what's the name, the authors of Pain and Paul Ellering? And do you think it's only a matter of time that she'll be getting the axe, like, and maybe even her husband? Hopefully that won't be the case because they look like they have so much potential. Like, is their own respective stars. Like, even Scarlett, like for her being in the women's division, if she gave it an opportunity, I wouldn't put past her becoming a women's champion. Whether if it's the Raw, whether it's on Raw with the Women's World Championship, or even the SmackDown with the Women's Championship, like, it looked like that she will indeed be like some kind of a star. Like, if she's been used properly and more than what the WWE is doing to her right now. Let's hope that this unfortunate, this unfortunate underutilized situation will make a massive turnaround for her, and like even push her husband to the moon, like maybe even like building him up into a future champion in some capacity. Because he totally deserves it. He has that gimmick, like with him, like trying to be the mastermind and to all the babyface guys, like to turn like into the dark side, like he is. Like, it's very good stuff. Like, and it showed, like, and he proved that with the New Day, and even to what's his name, to and they even did that to the Miz, which that's why they're heels, and then now look like there's only a matter of time to do it to someone like Sami Zayn, like especially like if he fights Kevin Owens at the biggest show of the year. Like, maybe he could get a win, but only for seeing what Karrion Cross is talking about. Like, and what his friend Kevin Owens is talking about. Maybe this could turn him into a heel some way. Even though like he been heel and joined Kevin Owens before, but this will probably be maybe 10 times better than what he did it before. And I'm not saying that because everything new like that's going on in this new regime is uh doing it, but it's because like for the fact that they know how to tell it better than the previous creative team. But anyways, let's move on and let's talk. But yeah, leave your comments below on what you think, what's next, and what WWE has in store for the wife of the Final Testament leader, which is Karrion Cross. But let's move on. We got a WWE Hall of Famer has also commented on the recent releases, and it's none other than WWE Hall of Famer and current AEW star Jeff Jarrett, who is currently a part of the Jacksonville-based company, like has also shared his thoughts like on how like the pro wrestling business has evolved. On his My World podcast, Jarrett like had the following like to say regarding the recent releases. It's another sign, it's another side to me, like just how the business just continues to rapidly evolve. He he explains, like, I almost would say that I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen more look like we can talk inside the bubble wrestling like all we want, like but like that organization is driven like by Ari Emanuel. Like as of now, it remains to be seen like what like WWE plans to do with Scarlett and like whoever. And also, I'll say probably for those that are sitting in catering, which is probably only just a max of a couple, like because WWE do not like their whole roster being sitting in the catering and not doing nothing. They would probably prefer to release their talent if they don't have anything for them in the future, which is probably for the best, but at the same time, unfortunate for the talent, like especially for those that want to stay in WWE. But yeah, like, what are your thoughts do you agree with Jeff Jarrett and and WWE? Like, and it's all part of this little all part of the little business of Evolve, like with them likely trying to do a little spring cleaning before it's even spring, like just about how many weeks away, but probably barely about 4 or 5 weeks away from the springtime because it's gonna be right at the 20th, which I believe that's like the last day of the Pisces season, if I'm not mistaken. But let me know down in the comment section right down below what's your opinion and take on to this matter. But moving on to the next news, we got current WWE champion wants to fight Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania, and the Samoan Werewolf will wrestle Braun Strowman and Damian Priest tonight in a huge triple threat match. The winner will join John Cena, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul in the Elimination Chamber match. Like on March 1st, like at the Rogers Century, like in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and as the fans are still defensive, like about the 32-year-olds potential, like in involvement, like in the upcoming chamber match, like it says, like Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker has a message for him. Like in an interview with Muscle Man Malcolm, Braun Breaker was asked about like his stare down with the Samoan Werewolf on Raw in October 2024, which sent like fans like into a frenzy. Like the dog claimed like that if the two were to lock horns, like in the future, the venue should be WrestleMania. He He stated, I think Jacob Fatu and I, that's a match for a WrestleMania. Uh, like I think that everyone like will agree with that. Like I hope we get to do it someday. And yeah, he's damn right that we want to see that match at a Mania one day. Hopefully, like if not this year, it could be next year. But then even maybe even be on the same brand. I mean, even if they weren't on the same brand, it probably wouldn't even matter because it's the showcase event of the year. So I'll say what if one of them is on Raw and the other's on SmackDown? But I mean, it also would make sense for in the storyline and the WWE's rules perspective, like fighting somebody in the different brand. But what we saw like lately, like with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, like they let them allow it because I mean, other reasons because they're best friends and all, and they have been for over like plenty of decades, like right before they even joined the wrestling industry, as a matter of fact, yeah. But yeah, so that's another excuse, which I only really refer as an excuse. I say for a good reason, actually, why they did like what's that called, like And the reason why they did was that like finally, I mean that's when they like have this match, which I think is gonna be more higher stakes and more of a main event worthy than it was like back 4 years ago when they were feuding back in 2021. Like which Kevin Owens beat him only in 2 minutes, and even Stunner Logan Paul, which he was the special guest at the time, like before he got into the business of wrestling. Which I believe even Logan Paul even mentioned that he stuttered him and embarrassed him in that event back in 2021. But anyways, but it says right here, much like the in Hawaii Family G's prodigy, like Braun Breaker is often cited by many as the future of WWE. CM Punk even believes that the current Intercontinental Champion will get there, like if he does not detail along the way, and if uh, the young star the young stalwart, like keeps up the grind, like and can handle the pressure that comes with it. And do you agree with that as well? What CM Punk said, which I would totally agree with him. Like if he just keep doing what he's doing without detail, like he has been doing for the last year, like on the main roster, like and that's why he's the Intercontinental Champion, which I think he's gonna eventually gonna drop it. Like, no, I'm not saying this out of being against the reigning defending champion, but it's probably gonna be kind of benefiting him. Like, if he faced someone like Sheamus, with him probably getting this to finish the story, like how Jay Uso on his way to that path. Hopefully, they both win those respective championships and achieve their dreams, where Jay Uso can finally put a finishing centerpiece into his run as main event Jey Uso, while Sheamus completes his collection of being a Grand Slam Ultimate Champion. But anyways, let's talk about. But it's also gonna help Braun Breaker like as well, like with him. Oh, that champ, even if he wasn't, he could probably still could graduate from being a mid carder to a main eventer. But yeah, but let's move on and continue like to the next one. But do you want to see Braun Breaker? By before I end this subject, like, do you want to see him facing the small werewolf Jacob Fatu at a WrestleMania match, even if it's not main evented? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. I think regardless, I would agree. Like with Braun Breaker, 100 million%, if not 100 billion. But anyways, let's continue about the topic of Jacob Fatu could potentially face Solo Sikoa, like in the direction like if WWE is going this way at WrestleMania season. And a big curious question is right here that Jacob Fatu currently performs on SmackDown while Braun Breaker is a member of the Raw roster. Perhaps their interaction last year was the company's way of testing the waters, like for a potential high-profile showdown, like down the line. And it says right here, like meanwhile, the Samoan werewolf has been gaining steam as a singles competitor since Solo Sikoa walked out on him and Tamatanga in January. Like in a sudden turn of events, like the Street Champ like returned like last week, putting in a and an exclamation mark, an exclamation mark, like on like the show, and it says right here, like like Solo Sikoa attacked undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes, sparking a debate like a about the creative team potentially revisiting their rivalry from last year. But analyst Sam Roberts believes Sikoa's return will ultimately lead to a WrestleMania 41 clash with his cousin Jacob Fatu. And do you agree with the WWE analysts? Like, do you think that we will indeed be seeing like he will be seeing Jacob Fatu could turn on Soul Dakota and lead up into a match, which that's not really a bad idea, and also not impossible because given the fact if they're trying to figure out what to do with both men, you might as well turn one of them against each other and lead this into a big showdown. Even though it's probably a tad too early, but what else they're doing with him? They're it looks like they have no choice since that Soul Code's not going to be doing anything as trying to get back and trying to take the privileges back from Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. You might as well put him in a feud with someone like him, like with Soul Code trying to go to WrestleMania face either Cena, Punk, or Rollins, or Paul, or McIntyre, or anybody. Which I wouldn't mind if we see McIntyre versus Soul Code for the WWE title because it has a story as well. Like considering the fact that Soul Code is the reason why Drew McIntyre never got a chance to hold that championship when he was fighting Roman Reigns for that title almost 3 years ago. But yeah, there's all types of possibilities that we could go by with this story. But I just feel that it's gonna be John Cena that's gonna win that match. We're gonna see Cody Rhodes beating Solo Sikoa, so Jacob Fatu look like he's gonna be helping Solo cheat to win, when the referee's not looking, only for him to turn on him, maybe hit a super kick, hits that triple bouncing moonsault majiggy that he does, and then on each turnbuckle, on the top, on the bottom turnbuckle, middle turnbuckle, and the top turnbuckle, and go for a moonsault right on them. Cody Rhodes will then capitalize, hits its crossroads. 1, 2, 3, still your WWE champions. Go ahead and into Mania at the top. I think they're gonna build this up tonight, with Soldier Code. Will explain his actions and challenge Cody in the process, and then what I'm saying, since I'm at the tribal chief, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna do something that Roman Reigns will never do again. That is taking his championship or whatnot. And then this is where they'll have him as a heel kind of gimmick. And then this is where Cody Rhodes will gladly accept for the fact that he attacked him, and also because they put their whatever the differences they have, what they have between themselves with his title, to rest. And then this is where we can see wait and see in the next couple months on what's going to be the outcome of to this situation. But yeah, but do you would like to see this match in any capacity, even if it doesn't be like how I fantasize it to be? Which WWE reminds me that I'm not in the one in controlling the creative room, and everything I say is not exactly how it's gonna be. It's gonna be even if it is gonna be partial or even just a quarter of it, which I don't blame them because that will bring that intrigue of unexpectations if that's the case, and also if that makes sense to you assassinators. But moving on, we got WWE legend congratulates Michelle McCool on the Hall of Fame induction, and now we got a new member of the 2025 Hall of Fame class that's gonna join the chief content officer in the game and 14-time world champion Triple H, in that WWE legend, and we got a WWE legend that's congratulating her, and it's none other than Michelle McCool, which is a former women's champion and the wife of the dead man himself, The Undertaker. On her upcoming induction into the Hall of Fame, the the veteran will also be part the of the WWE LFG series on A&E network, premiering like this Sunday night. Like former WWE star, the former WWE superstar, The Undertaker, and Michelle McCool are married in real life, and the couple like again was in and the couple like stopped by ESPN today to promote the upcoming like series and Triple H made a surprise appearance and announced that McCole would be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2025. Wrestling legend Diamond Dallas Page heard the news and had something to say about it. Page took to his Instagram account to react to the news and sent a heartfelt message to he congratulated her on the incredible achievement and noted that she noted that she had helped pave the way for the female stars of tomorrow. He said, or he writes, looking back, what a hell of a career she had. McCool, or Michelle, was truly one of the women who paved the way for the women's wrestling. I mean, we enjoyed today, in very clarified explanation. I am so happy for you, girl, like and congratulations that he wrote and it says The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels surprised Triple H last month and announced that the King of Kings would be inducted into the Hall of Fame like this year in his individual capacity like in and triple and then we also got Triple H congratulates Michelle McCool on the Hall of Fame induction. But what are your thoughts on Michelle McCool being the second WWE star to be inducted I guess you could say the most prestigious award of a WWE wrestler's career, that dedicates a WWE wrestler's career. Let me rephrase that. But let me know down in the comment section right down below. But moving on, we got again, we got Triple H sends a message on social media after he revealed that Michelle McCool would be honored at this year's Hall of Fame ceremony during WrestleMania 41 weekend. And it says right here, Michelle McCool is a four-time champion, in the Stanford-based promotion and accomplished a lot during her wrestling career. She has not competed in a match since the Women's Royal Rumble match in 2023. The game took to X, and following the announcement and congratulated her, as seen in the post below, which she write a career dedicated to breaking down barriers and making every performance flawless. Michelle's accomplishments, inside and outside of the ring, solidifying or solidified her status as a legend to WWE fans, like globally, of course. Like congratulations, like to the newest member of the WWE Hall of Fame, which you can see right here with an image of Michelle McCool uh, uh, picture. Like as you can see that she's going to be officially inducted into the Hall of Fame for having such a dedicated and legendary career. Even for being like a four-time women's champion, she managed to make to put on a one hell of a performance, like in her time in the wrestling business, and even bringing opportunities for the women like division of making it more relevant. But anyways, well, let's move on to the next news we got. Got a rising WWE talent claims that she is the female Gunter. And like the ring general, Gunter has made a name for himself as a WWE's hardest hitting uh, superstar since debuting with the company in 2019. The the Peri, the per, the Penia Tulapa, yeah, to Telo Tulapa, like a WWE developmental talent, views herself as the female version of the ring general. Like, and it says right here that the Tulipa like is one of many like performance centers like trainees like set to appear like in the upcoming WWE LFG like LFG series like on A&E and like February 16th like the show will also feature like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and mentors such as yeah, Booker T, Bubba Ray, Dudley, and Mickey James and The Undertaker, where they're going to help train these new up and coming next WWE superstars of tomorrow. And hopefully they will make that established name that they dream of making for themselves as the WWE stars. But in a WWLFG preview video, Tulupa, like, explained like why she is indeed Gunther inspired. The reason why Gunther inspires her, she stated, "If I see myself the most like Gunther, same stature, like big fella, like I'm a big girl. I think like his technique is top tier. Like he does all the little things like right like and in the end that's all that matters. Like people can have the glitz like and glam like the body and the whatnot like but if you can't like wrestle like in the ring like if you can't do like all the little things like right like then what are you really here for?" In very pointless questions like which does make sense, but on the February 10th edition of Raw, another WWLFG teaser like clip was showed like with Gunther giving giving like stern advice to the performer rookies, especially one in particular that said we don't want no Barbies, which I think that was the same one that claimed that she's the female Gunther, which you can see right here. Like if I'm not mistaken, it's this girl right here. And do you think that's the next ring general in the women, but this time in the women's division? And they should call her the female general or something like that? Or let me know down in the comments down below what your opinions on the matter. But And let's see. Come on.
Julian,
Yeah, Birdie Bird.
I want to. Julian,
Yeah,
do we not really soup
yeah.
for me?
I think we do.
Because my coffee is making me sick.
Okay, give me for a moment. But do you think that we can see the next Gunter out of this lady right here? Let me know in the comments. But Gunter is not Penny Tulupe's only inspiration. But I'm gonna get before I get to that, I'm gonna.
I think things are gonna win.
Where is? There you are, dog.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay. Look what show. No, don't come in there. What are you on school for? Not gonna help with anything. All right, I'm back here, assassinators. I sort of got that taken care of, and let's it says right here. I go to the next news story that to continue. Like it, either Russell ring this next newcomer is also a Gunter inspired star or a future star that's been inspired by the ring general. But let's come on, come on.
I couldn't do it.
Okay, one ice cream.
Because Camille was getting one.
Okay, just get it. Let her get it. Oh my God. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Can't find this news story. Looks like I'm gonna have to move on and talk about. Let's go move on. Let's talk about a popular WWE star says does not trust Jey Uso, and it says right here Jey Uso is un is ubiquitous you be quitches adored like WWE superstars like heaven. I mean, however, like is the Royal Rumble WWE 2025 win was controversial. Many claim like it came out like of a field like and like paints a negative picture, but like Uso's big moment was long overdue. Late last year, the Heat Master won his very first singles title, in the form of the Intercontinental Championship, from Braun Breaker, who won it back from him in their weeks. This 50-50 booking was heavily criticized, as Jay was incredibly popular. Was it felt like the company did not do justice to his big push? In an interview with Muscle Man Malcolm, Braun Breaker brought up Jay Uso during a conversation about Waffle House orders. The two star stalwarts were seen working out at the gym, taking on social media recently. Breaker confirmed that their off-screen ca- what they uh, camarade camaraderie, like uh, but also claimed that he does not trust the Yeet Master because the latter was making him try new things. And he explains like Jay's been trying to get me to switch my order lately. I don't know if I trust him, what you said, but and what are your thoughts on this very hilarious news story? And would you agree with Brian Breaker and you should not trust him not only with your breakfast items or your breakfast option, but also your with anything in wrestling as well? Let me know in the comments down below. But moving on, we got some Charlotte Flair has heartwarming reaction to Michelle McCool's WWE induction. The WWE Universe is buzzing today, after Michelle McCool's Hall of Fame induction was confirmed for WrestleMania 41 weekend. Several top stars have congratulated the former champion, on joining her husband, in the hall, in the hall, like Shaw Flair has now publicly reacted to the announcement. The All American Diva began with World Wrestling Entertainment in the 2004 Diva Search. McCool finished in seventh place, but later inked a 3-year contract and debuted in the ring on March 3rd, 2005, when she went on to become the inaugural and two-time Divas champion and a two-time women's champion, in the 2010s. Again, and even was that, she was a three, and she was the diva of in the 2010 Diva of the Year, retired in May of 2011. And then returned for Royal Rumble appearances in 2018, 2022, and 2023. But also worked the Battle Royal of Evolution in 2018. Like Triple H announced today that Michelle McCool will be inducted into the Hall of Fame during WrestleMania 41 weekend in Las Vegas. The chief content officer was previously announced as the 2025 headliner. Like Charlotte Flair to X this afternoon with just like the heart emoji and the raise the hands like emoji, like to congratulate the 2010 Diva of the Year by on the post as you can see right here, like when she heard the news that WWE announced that she will be inducted into the 2025 I mean 2025 Hall of Fame. And what are your thoughts on to this reaction and to onto this news story? Let me know in the comments down below. But moving on, we got Chelsea Green news suggests that WWE reunion changes of an iconic duo to WrestleMania match. WWE star and current Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green suggested a major reunion on social media today, and challenged an iconic duo to a match at WrestleMania. Like the veteran, be became the first ever inaugural Women's United States Champion, like by defeating Mi Chin at Saturday night's main event, in December 2024. Triple H made a surprise appearance on ESPN earlier today, to announce that Michelle McCool would be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. Like the game interrupted, the Undertaker and McCool, while they were promoting the upcoming WWE LFG series, to make the announcement. Like McCool used to be the popular tag team of with Layla, better known as Lay Cool. Like in back in the day, Chelsea Green reacted to the Legends Hall of Fame announcement and suggested that she reunite with Layla, to battle herself and Piper Niven at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas later this year. She writes, "Imagine this: you're seated at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. You have a drink in hand and a Chelsea shirt, or yeah, Chelsea shirt on. Like you've pledged your alliance. My music plays out. I come with my Gorg secret hair here harvest, Piper Niven. You wonder who are their opponents, who could possibly be as iconic as these two women, and very curious and inspired questions. And then you see them lay cool, walking down the ramp. You'll tell the story of this match to your grandkids, in historic night with an American flag and a smiling emoji. But what are your thoughts on Chelsea Green? Wanting to lay down this challenge, and do you think that she will get what she wants, and we will get this type of match and at some capacity at some point, whenever whenever Layla does come back, and with Michelle McCool being in a full time in a having a full time schedule again, something that Trish Stratus had a couple of years ago, which anything is possible. And it's like Michelle McCool's husband would say, which I always bring this up and always refer him being the inventor of this catchphrase, "Never say never." But we're gonna end today's wrestling news with Tiffany Stratton, teases a major character change like ahead of WrestleMania 41, like like in and Tiffany Stratton cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on Nia Jax like in January to become WWE's Women's Champion, like for the first time ever in her career, less than a year after making the main roster debut right off the gate. She was accepted by fans despite being a heel, Stratton broke character to express gratitude to the fans, for accepting her. She teased a character change ahead of the show of shows, and noted that had she not clicked with the WWE universe, nothing else would have mattered. In an interview with the Inside the Arena, Tiffany Stratton opened up about being like a fan favorite. Like she explained that the worst place to be for an athlete in the sports entertainment industry was to not be able to connect with the fans. She stated that that wrestlers won't make it far. They cannot figure that part out. She stated, I feel like you can be a part of in ring competitor. Like you can have a good character, good promo. But if you don't connect with the fans, and the fans don't like you, or if you're not getting reactions at all, I feel like that's one thing that you really need as a WWE superstar. And if you're not getting those reactions, you're not getting to make it that far. And Tiffany Stratton's about to be uh, about to head into a women's title match tonight, where she's gonna put her title on the line against Nia Jax. Was that another match I totally remembered that I totally forgot earlier? And oh yeah, and thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Assassinator. Yeah, I appreciate the wishes and yeah. What y'all thoughts on who's gonna win tonight? Women's championship match between Tiffany Stratton and what's her name, Charlotte Flair. And do you think that it will indeed be a do you think it will be Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania? Which it looks like Charlotte Flair's going to be picking her, and some just tells me it might be tonight, Tuesday night. Whether if it's before or after, Tiffy does retains, or yeah, when she defends her title against Nia Jax. We gotta think that Tiffany Stratton's gonna figure out a way to retain and head over to the Queen of Flares, and go face to face with her. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments if you think it's gonna be her, or do you think it's gonna be Nia Jax. Let me know down in the comments on what your take on what the matter is. But I think that will indeed be Tiffany Stratton by outsmarting her former partner in crime, Queen Nia, or just plain Nia Jax, whatever you want to refer her as. But But yeah, wish either woman the best of luck, especially Tiffany Stratton, because I just don't think that she should be hurry up and losing her title very, very soon. Hopefully, she won't end up to be the victim of a former women's champion back almost a decade ago when at first that they didn't really see her as like a long distance championship material wrestler rather than just eye candy for just one off championship reigns. They only lasted for not even a month, and playing hot potato with the Queen of Flares before. But hopefully that this all changed for over the years. But yeah, I'm gonna give it that benefit of the doubt. Hopefully that it's the best best decision that your boy Super Ninja Austin has ever made at this point. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below about that. Like, and do you really want to see Charlotte taking on Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania, which they teased like, and before that Charlotte even won the Rumble, everybody's been speculating like whether if Charlotte does wins or even just, well, even if she wins the Elimination Chamber, like she's gonna definitely gonna face Tiffany Stratton in the dream match for that women's title at WrestleMania. But I guess that'll be it for now, Assassinators, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And like, and yeah, if so, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button, consider hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell for more SNA videos. And I hope that you guys liked it and watched it to the very end. And let me know in the comments like which one was your favorite one. If I had to pick, it would have to be like maybe the teasers of what's his name of Solo Sikoa taking on Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania 41, even though it's not my original plans on my bingo card for 2025 for WWE. But something that would kind of make sense, even though like they just started the Bloodline faction and whatnot, like the new Bloodline faction with everything with the card. But I guess that's the point of it. Like it'll probably be more best to have Jacob Fatu have enough of this, and then even have the Tongans turn against what's his name, Solo Sikoa, and even add in like members like maybe it could be Zilla Fatu or maybe even what's his name, Zilla Fatu or what's his name, or what's his name, what's his name, what's the name, Kakaleo, that's what his name is. But yeah. But yeah,
Never mind now. Come here, Jim. Or come watch your show.
Okay. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. And also, please hit the subscribe and the post notification bell right beside you so you won't miss out when I upload my latest videos. And also, please make sure to check out my Friday Night SmackDown review on February 14th, which is going to be the Valentine's Day, by the way, edition of the show. And I hope you Assassinators have a wonderful, lovely, wonderful Valentine's filled with love and filled with all the positivity in the world. And I'll see you next time with some more SNA content. Until we meet again, Super Ninja Austin out of here. Bye-bye, my Assassinators. Y'all take care. And I have a phenomenal Valentine's. And I will see you guys later on tonight when SmackDown goes off the air. But yeah, but now, goodbye for now.